Fee here from Organise Your Life for Toddlers to Teens TV. Hope you're well. Today I wanted to do a quick video on how to organise yourself to have a better sleep and for your kids to have a bit better sleep in many cases as well. I used to have a lot of trouble having regular good night's sleep and used to have no idea the sorts of things in my environment and that I was eating that were causing issues for my sleep, and that I now know affect my children sometimes too. So I thought I'd let you know what some of these random things are that you probably have no idea about either, and see if it helps you with your issues if you have a problem with this too. So one thing, I'm going to have to read off my list because there's quite a few of them and they've got some funny names. One thing is sulfites. Most of you may be aware that there's sulfites in most wines as a preservative and a lot of foods, even dried fruit, some cordials and things like that. Some stuff you would never expect there to be an ingredient like that that can have so many negative effects. So it's just pertinent to have a look at the labels. Because I know if I have something with sulfites in the afternoon in particular, I cannot sleep that night. Similarly, maltodextrin is in a lot of products. It's actually in a lot of good, healthy products. Disappointingly, it's in some soy milks, but not in others. So it's really worthwhile looking to get one without it, because it's actually a naturally occurring, from my understanding, MSG, which is obviously not great. Even though it's a natural process, how it comes about, it's not great to have it in your foods. That can be in, like we use gluten-free vegetable rice sticks for the kids for school sometimes, and it's in there. And so it might be something that they can have sometimes, but particularly not in the afternoon, because it can affect you several hours later. Obviously, caffeine's not great, so kids aren't going to be having coffee, but you may. So try and steer clear of that in the afternoon if you can. And for kids, things, the soft drinks with caffeine and things in them, absolute no-no too often anyway. But certainly not in the afternoon, because that can then affect their sleep later on. All sorts of additives and flavourings and that kind of thing can be an issue. A lot of additives with the figures in the 600s apparently are really bad. There's plenty of other numbers that are really bad too, but in particular, so try and watch out for those. In relation to a clock radio, you may have a clock radio right next to your head in bed, and this is recommended by a lot of people and experts these days, that it's not great to have that right there because of the electromagnetic field that it's emitting. Similarly, a power box. Bedrooms shouldn't really be near a power box, but you might be in an older house, or it's got through the regulations where there's one on the other side of a bedroom wall, and particularly if your bed is, or your children's bed is right on that wall, that can have a big effect because of the electromagnetic field that's coming from that. Wireless internet, it's a really good idea to turn off the wireless internet every night, so that that's not contributing to this issue as well. And the kids, if they've got their iPods and things like that, to not let them have them too close to them either, to their heads. Another one, obviously, TV and screen time. Too close to bed, it can really sort of, make you be thinking about what you've seen and thinking about, crazy, silly stuff, rather than, perhaps doing some gratitudes and relaxing and being thankful for all sorts of lovely things in your day, which is a much nicer way to go to sleep and hopefully stay asleep. Another one is, I thought this is a strange one that my son and I have issues with. We don't usually use plug-ins, but we ended up having a couple of plug-ins in the house, and even though they were on the lowest setting, my son and I could not sleep that night. So, if you're sensitive like we are, it may be an issue for you, so it might be an idea to get rid of them, not use them. They're not really that great anyway. So, there's some tips that might help you with having a better night's sleep. I hope it's helped you. It certainly has with us. Come to my website, organiseyourlife.com.au, for some more tips and sign up to our newsletter. See you next time.